So for tonight's forecast update, I'm going to call an audible here at the last second and do this forecast completely backwards and see how you like it. So let me know. But here's what I'm noticing. Well, because everybody wants to know about the snow, right? We know what's going on between now and Friday evening. If you don't, keep with me. You're in a good spot. I'll get you updated. But we know that we're looking at a snow event. We've been talking about very northern Kansas and northeastern Missouri. So this afternoon, what I've started to notice is some of my most reliable ensembles, or what I consider reliable anyway, have started to tick upwards here in northeast Missouri, especially. So I've started to see what is going on there. And there's some suggestion that there may be a southward trend to this system, and that would be a cooling trend, drive the cooler air down further to the south, which would increase our snow amounts for certain places. And so I'm looking back and forth between reliable ensemble models, and this particular, which is one I put up all the time, may be treating things a little bit too warmly for this section of Missouri. So it's already suggesting 3.5 to maybe 4 inches of snow up here in very north and northeastern Missouri. But if the trend that I'm seeing does start to verify, then that could be too low. And so these amounts seem high to me, but we're going to keep paying attention to this tomorrow. So suffice it to say, seeing some concern for an upward trend in snow totals for north and northeastern Missouri, greater than 6 inches of snow up across the border, could see 7 inches. It still seems high. We have a lot of time to go. I'm not committed to that yet, but that is the trend that I'm seeing, and these are starting to look like some possible numbers. But there will be a gradient steep, and it's about the same area. So, I mean, looking at I-70 going across Missouri, right in just barely north central Missouri is where we will start to see maybe 2 inches of snow and upwards going north. So, not much change for east central Kansas, not much change for west central Missouri. I mean, a few tenths of an inch possibly upward, but this is over a relatively long duration of time, and there's lots of rain in the mix as well. So, we're probably just talking, if there's any accumulation, it's probably on grassy surfaces, and there's lots of rain in this mix as well. So that is what I'm starting to see this evening. Like I said, lots of time to keep going on this. So the schedule for this, no big change. Normally, I probably wouldn't point this out, but I know we have people making travel plans. So try to be more specific with the details. And so maybe a little bit later on Friday, now that we're into the North American model, suggesting maybe between 9 and midnight, we start to see some precipitation forming up here in northeast Kansas rather, and towards northwestern Missouri would be a mix. We have some rain and some freezing rain in the mix. So then transitioning over into Saturday night, we start to see the rain come in. Points I-70 and points to the south. No big change there. But as we work over into Saturday morning, now this may be continued rain event, but this may be where we start to see that band of snow follow along behind. So this would be Saturday afternoon. So will this be the heaviest of the snow? Looks more than likely to me, judging again with this North American model saying here we are Saturday afternoon, early evening, with this wraparound band of snow working its way through, possibly past midnight now on Sunday, showing up into the very early morning hours of Sunday. So overall, I think what I'm seeing is just a little bit of a slowdown in this system, along with possibly that more southern track as well. So the effect on temperatures will be much more profound, though. So here we are Wednesday night. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, 45 ish, and partly to mostly sunny. Same thing on Friday. Same thing for most of Saturday, but look what happens on the backside of that system. May only see 29 or maybe some 30-degree temperatures for the second half of your holiday weekend on Sunday. But I want to go ahead and point out those overnight lows dropping down into the teens for Sunday night into Monday and Monday night into Tuesday, possibly only a high in the upper 20s to start December on Monday. We do bounce back, but it's only into the mid 30s for Tuesday into next week. So that is what I know on this holiday eve. Going to be watching that very closely. I'm not going anywhere for the holiday, so I'll be sitting right here looking at the data, keep you posted, especially those of you with travel plans. Feel free on all the platforms to shoot me a message. Happy to do that if you're going somewhere and need some more specific information. I will tell you what I know to the best of my ability. Weather tonight brought to you by Titan Rentals in Butler. There's their phone number. Please keep these guys in mind. Committed to bringing you live local weather coverage. This is your equipment go-to headquarters. Skid steers, trailers, lifts, all of the things that you might need on a short-term basis. Give these guys a call. That is what I know on a Wednesday night. Have a good one.